Hi everyone, welcome to Mella's vlog. I am on the beach and you can see the sky is very rainy, it's raining on and off, let's put it that way. So I am scanning the beach for, I just put my umbrella down there for some driftwood. So I got this piece, which is lovely. I like the different colors in that. And then so far, this one needs some work. It needs sanding, but that's also very lovely. So let's continue. And I just thought I'd bring you with me. I did go back and forth if I should put this on, here's some nice bark, if I should put it on Eco Art with Carmela T. But we are working. There's some really nice bark. Now this is, look, there's a little ladybug on it. I don't want to disturb the ladybug, so I'm gonna put this piece of bark, or see the other side of it here. There's a ladybug. Leave that ladybug up here in the grass. We'll put him up there in the grass, and we can always get a piece of bark like that as we're going along. So yeah, I'll be talking more about the driftwood art as I've been doing a little, this one is a little, I'm just going to throw that up because I guess they like us to pick them up and put them up in a pile on the beach. That's what they've been doing. So the driftwood art is definitely, you can do lots and lots with driftwood. So now I've known this, of course, for years, and I've toyed around with mixed media using all different types of natural pieces. Look over here. These are the clams. This little stump they're using for the clams. I had gotten a clamshell from here last time where I put the little bear in. And so those look kind of, you know, like they've been eating them or something there. And there's some driftwood, and so I'm not necessarily looking for specific pieces of driftwood, but I am, like in my mind, just what's there, I am starting to focus a little bit more and more on the possibilities of, you know, mixing it with my other art, and I'll be sharing more of that with you. So we'll share. When we get into the art projects, we'll share those over on Eco Art with Carmela T. So I'm putting this one here because I wanted to share, you know, look, this water is high today because it is raining. It's raining on and off, which is why I finally have an umbrella. And I wanted to show you the erosion that continues to occur. I did ask if the person I contacted over a network, if they do anything, to please let me know. I would very much like to know, to update on my channel. So I'm just going to show you there's a few distinct fresh erosion occurrences going on. This is one here. If I step back, I think you can see it better. So I'm going to show you these as we go back up the beach, and just try to show you a pan view here. You'll see as we go up, the beach will get more narrow, and then I'll show you the erosion. It has increased. Just since I know it's increased because I can see the dirt has fallen, fresh dirt has fallen. So I'll show you that. I already looked at it today myself. but I'll bring you along. And look how beautiful this is. But you know climate change is real, because what's happening is as the ice is melting and in different places far away, it doesn't matter, right? Because all in all, what's happening is it melts. It's got to go somewhere. So it goes into the basins, the water basins, the waterways, the venues. And maybe it sits for a while in some area of that. And then we get a little bit of rain. And then it just overflows and creates... that's a nice piece of driftwood, but it's got, let me see here, my hands are really full. Put this down. Hopefully it doesn't blow away. So the driftwood, you know, it's going to get really soft eventually. You see the pivots in there. Probably was full of ants, that one. I'm just going to leave that particular one. And but anyway, it rains a tiny bit, and then the area that was full of water overflows the water, and then that's where we get flooding. So I mean, I haven't been in this particular area of Vermont for many, many years, but it doesn't take somebody to be here many years to notice very quickly that the water is coming in more up on the sandy area here. So because as we're walking up, it narrows, and you can see by this outline right here, you have an outline or border. It's not straight. You see it's kind of jets out over here, meaning that the water isn't really going up high over there. And you've got a little waterway there. Looks like some child put his car there. There's people live around here, so probably his car. We'll leave that. Okay, so looking for more. This is a really good piece of driftwood. Just put this down. So these are this one I would take the bark off, and then I would clean it, and then I would sand it, and then I would wash it. So they say, yeah, you can use a disinfectant, you can use bleach, and there's actually people creating their own driftwood nowadays. They are just using, now see, that was a branch. See, that looks like birch bark to me. That was a branch. And as it floats in the water, it gets naturally cured. So there's a couple of really good pieces right here. I probably should have bought a little bag, but you know, instead of, whoops, my umbrella is going away. So this is pretty nice. And this is very small, but it's very nice. It's been in the water for a little bit. So we are, whoops, in that way, we are helping to clean up. And there's actually another piece there. Hopefully my umbrella doesn't take off on me. It's been trying to roll into the water now a few times. I didn't expect to even find much driftwood today, to be honest, because last time I was here I didn't find much. So maybe I'm just getting used to finding it, you know. So I'm gonna put the camera, because we are getting closer to the the area I wanted to share with you. I like this piece of driftwood. You gotta look at the underside of it. That would have to be, yeah, I think I'm gonna skip that one. We'll skip that one. And some of them, I mean, yes, you can take the time and clean them. Or you can leave them to decompose. Because that's what's going on. They're decomposing naturally into our beautiful, beautiful earth. So you can see the gouging here. You see the water has come up here. Okay, now we're going to take a look in a moment of the erosion that we saw in the last video, which only was not too long ago, right? Maybe about a week or a couple weeks, maybe not even that. And it's just there's a few more pieces of let's see what this, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. And when it gets the smoothness and the natural movement of the branch, that's something I really, really, really like, is the natural movement of the branch. Okay, and something that I can set my characters on. So I'm moving more and more into the natural pieces of earth to create my art with. And the reason is, you see the sun's coming out, it makes a statement. It's making a statement. It's giving us a reminder, and we're using natural things. We're not using manufactured, processed items that have toxins in them. Looks like some people left their socks here. Okay, so we are back up here. And this is the area. Okay, you can see that's a teeny tiny little erosion patch, I'm going to call it. And then you can see all of a sudden now how close the water is. And you can tell by those wall rock over there that it's high. This water is high today. And so let me see here. I'm going to put my umbrella down so I don't lose it. Take a look at this piece of driftwood. That's a lovely piece. That's a really big piece. And it's got a little red ant on it. So I'm just going to bring it up here. And the reason I'm putting it up here is I'm hoping to maybe add another little layer in my own little way to give it a little more resistance from the gouging. Okay, from the erosion. So since I've come here, the water did recede a tiny bit, and so I can actually walk up here. But you can see the erosion there. And it really increased in this area. This is what I wanted to show you. Check this out. I mean, we can compare the videos, but that definitely has increased. That's increased. And this driftwood like this pieces like this, and maybe these rocks are supposed to be acting as a resistance And if they are, it needs to be tended to now more. Because look, this is definitely, it's even closer to the road. It was about a couple feet in the last video, and I will tell you, I'm gonna walk up there. Hopefully I don't, if you see the camera go down, that's because I'm going down with it. But this is clearly right there. You see? I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not even an arm's length. That's not 18 inches. It's about maybe 12, 13. That's about a foot now from the road. That is a foot from the road. That's what that is. And so anyway, I thought I'd bring you with me today to check this out, see what's going on over here. This is just, the sun's starting to come out now for us. Anyway, with that, I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. We'll see you in a little bit over on Echo Art with Carmela T if you're following us with the Boro-inspired polar bear. We will be working on that later today. Have a beautiful day.